Hello everyone, this episode is going to be a shorter one and it's going to be setting up a light switch system that can handle multiple lights at once. So let's get started. So I'm in my horror tutorial project. If you're just coming into this and you're just wanting the light system, you're going to need a way to interact with the lights. I'm using an interface from my player. No, sorry. It's this interactable one. So for me, I have a highlight and unhighlight and do interact. This should be all you need. My do interact, I have a reference to the player, which I will show you where that comes in. First person here. So when I left mouse button, I check if I'm highlighting an object. If I am, I do the interactable, and the player ref is self. But let's set up the light switch. So I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to call this lighting, because I'm going to do some more things later. I'm going to create a new actor blueprint. I'm going to call this BP underscore. Let's call it light switch, like this. So let's add a cube. Because I don't have any models. Let's lower this to like just a simple thing like that will do. So the first thing, we need to implement the interface. So I can add BPI interactable. And because I use a highlight system, let's just implement that. So we just grab these. We can do lights switch. We can do custom depth for this and custom depth for that. And that one's true and that one is false, like this. Next is do interact. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a couple of variables. Or maybe we just one variable. Let's see. So we're going to have a, instead of Boolean here, it's going to be a light object reference. Let's just check to make sure. I just quickly checked and that is the correct one. So it's a light reference. And top right here in the variable list, we're going to make that an array. And we're going to call this actually lights. You also want to make sure when you click on it that you click this variable, this little I, to make it public. And what this is going to do is allow us to assign the lights to this light switch. So when you click this light switch, it will turn on certain lights in the area. So let's do this. So we're going to do interact. And what we will do is we will grab the lights and we'll do for each, like this. Actually, we're going to do a, we can do this. So say if you want some lights that will be turned off. So now we have this, what we can do is we can, the array element here, we're going to pull off and we're going to do get light component, get light component like this. From the light component, we're going to get the intensity and we're going to do a branch. And then we're going to see if the intensity is greater than 0. And if it's true, so that means the light is turned on, we're going to do the same here. We're going to get the intensity and we're going to set intensity to 0. So that will turn the light off. If it's false, we're going to set the intensity to 5,000 or whatever your light is currently at. So we can try this out. Let's do that in the level. So let's put my light switch on this wall here, like this. And let's add a couple of lights. So let's do some point lights like this. So we can do this, and then we can do this. Let's give these different colors. So we got blue, we got purple, and we got a nice orange. And let's check these to 5,000 intensity. Oh, no, that's too much. Is it 5? Maybe just 5 there, 5, and let's try it. Let's play. So we have these lights now, and if I click the button, it didn't do anything. Why? Let's do a check here. So I do that. Oh, I'm an idiot. Now we have this. We can click on it, and we have this array here. So we can click 3 times, and we can add these to it. Now if we play and we go over to these lights and we can click them, the lights go off and they come on, but they're very bright. So the value here is it's 5, not 5,000. So if we try now, let's see, we light off, light on. There we go. Which means what we can then do is now you have a light switch that controls these lights here, like this. And what we could do to add a little bit more to it is we could do a branch here. And the condition could be power is on. And then true. So what this would be is if you want to, so these lights won't work until the power's turned on, then you could add like a variable here. You could store this somewhere, maybe in the game instance or the player. So for example, if I do this on the player, let's do that. Let's create a new variable and we'll call power on, like so. And instead of doing that here, we can do it here. So we can pull down and power on, like this. We'll put that back in. And in the player, what we can do is we can keyboard, let's see, what's a good button just to put this on? We can then set the power to be on, like so. And we can do print string and do power is now on. So if we go here and interact, maybe we want these off by default, so we can just click on them and turn the intensity to 0. So now they're off by default. And if we click, so the power is currently off. If I press R, power is now on. Now the power works. But what if now you want it so the power turns off? So what we could do here, so what we can do is say on the player here, we do keyboard P. We can set the power to be off. And then what we could do is we could get all actors with interface. No. Get all actors of class. Light switch. And then for each, we could make a custom event. Here. Light, power off. Hook that in there like that. And then if we come into here and just do lights off, power off. There we go, power off. Sorry, I was typing the wrong thing. So now if we try this, let's see. We turn the lights on. Right. So the lights are on. We press P. Only one has done it. That's why. Because we need to grab this, and then do basically the same we've done here. So we can copy that down, and then we can, no, we don't even need that. We just need this. We can hook that up like that. So now if we try it, so we turn the power back on, we turn the lights on, and then we lights off. Now we've lost the lights. And the power no longer comes back on. So if we press R again, power is on, lights work, power off. So this is just a simple way of having a modular power system, because what it allows now is, say, the purple light, I don't want to be controlled by this. So I'm going to get rid of this one. Let me just make sure that one is 3. Yeah, so let's get rid of this one. So now if we come to the light switch, put the power on, only 2 show up. I want the purple one to be controlled by a brand new light switch. So I can grab this one and I can say, you are being controlled by that. So I turn the power on, I click that, we have purple. If I click that, we have the other 2. If they're all on and I press power off, they all go off. So it's a nice way to just set a modular light system that can be expanded on. You can have like different lights. You could have the power going over time, so that would just drain the power down, and then once the power gets low enough, then the power goes off and you need to refill it. I hope this has been useful. The next episode in my tutorial series, I'm going to go over some like jump scares, like we're going to go over lights, flickering, making sounds, character jumping out, forcing the player to look at a position. And also, as a bonus, we're going to recreate the Weeping Angels from Doctor Who. So the character will only move when you are not looking at it. I hope this has been useful. If you want to support me, leave a comment, subscribe on YouTube. I have a Patreon that I'll be putting project files up, and you can ask questions on there and things. And I'm also have a buy me a coffee if you want to do that. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.